This is YG TV and YG Workshop, presented by First Federal Bank. I'm your host, David Bellman, president of Bellman Homes. Today, my team and I are collaborating to help Samantha Drum and Carly Chiritos from Vibe Yoga Health and Fitness. Let's do this. To YG Workshop, presented by First Federal Bank and sponsored by Circle Electric and Health Payment Systems. YG Workshop, presented by First Federal, is just like it sounds. I bring together a panel of experts who work together to help an entrepreneur that is growing their company. Let's meet the panel.
Hi, I'm Ariel Kopak with Harness Your Hindrance. I help business owners and sales professionals take control of the hindrances of their business by identifying their mental and emotional roadblocks.
Hi, I'm Lori Hybe, president and owner of Keystone Click. We're a strategic digital marketing agency helping our clients build brand awareness, generate leads, and nurture those opportunities online.
Hi, I'm Mervyn Bird. I am a Vistage chair. I run a CEO peer advisory group here in the greater Milwaukee area.
And today we're helping Vibe Yoga Health and Fitness with Samantha Drum and Carly Chiritos. Welcome, girls. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much. Great.
Thank you for joining us here on YG Workshop. So you own a yoga and health fitness studio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me how it all began and what sets you apart from other studios?
Sure. Well, Vibe has been going on for long before the physical brick and mortar space actually began. Samantha and I were co-workers or peers at another gym together, and we really developed with one another a community of people that personal trained, did yoga, and you learned a lot of nutrition tips for us. So they worked hand in hand with us on getting a more of a lifestyle approach, and from that we were able to.
We just combined. So basically, it was like. I was a trainer and a yoga instructor. Carly was a trainer and more on the nutrition side. So we worked side by side for, I don't know, like 6 years. We developed a bond. Our clients then kind of formed a bond. So, you know, if her clients needed some yoga, send them to me. If my clients needed some nutrition, send them to her. So we created this community, and then we got to a point where it's like, okay, how are we moving forward, right? We just created a business within a business. So we had enough clientele, enough following to start our own business. So, and then the name Vibe happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So I know you guys didn't really come here to limber us up, right? You came here to hopefully stretch your business further, pardon the pun. So what is your most pressing question on your business? What would you guys aren't laughing at my jokes. Come on, man.
We're laughing with you.
Okay, there we go.
We enjoyed the fun very much.
Yeah, there, okay. So anyway, what would you guys like to ask the panel? What would you like to learn about your business to improve?
I would say exposure.
Yeah. How can we get ourselves out there more?
Because we're not a corporate gym. We don't have that type of marketing.
And I guess we're more of a lifestyle studio. We want people to know we're a lifestyle studio. We're all-encompassing mental well-being, physical well-being, and emotional well-being. So that kind of goes against the norm of what's out there right now. Everything is basically quick, fast, easy. How can you get your results the quickest? Okay. And we want people to know that we're creating a community of support that's going to help you change your lifestyle, be sustainable, and help you on a day-to-day basis.
And we also, with being a fitness and a yoga studio, we value both. Both are equal, both are the same. You know, most gyms might just have some side yoga. You know, it might not be that good. But we definitely, and we created 2 different spaces within our space. Also in our social media and everything like that.
And then on top of that, too, a layer where I don't think a lot of studios or gyms are tapping into is we're adding the meditational component and the mindset component. And I think we all need a little help mentally and on a day-to-day basis. And at Vibe, we touch base
Some
on
of us
that.
more than others, right?
For sure, absolutely. But I think it's important to tie into the physical well-being through yoga, fitness, but also mental and emotional well-being.
Okay, those are good questions. So we're going to get to those in just a moment. But before we do that, I'm sure our panel has a couple of questions for you guys just to kind of understand a little bit more about your business, how it operates. So who'd like to start? Who's got a question for Carly and Samantha?
Based off of that last point, I must say, as a mindset coach, I love that you are not just acknowledging the physical component, but the mental component as well. And I must say, I also love your logo vibe.
I like that, yoga. Yeah. It's a vibe, man.
It's a vibe. But I do love your logo. My question is, with the meditation and mindset, the lifestyle, is that the after part, the afterthought, you get this as well? Or is that the focus and that's what you want people to hear first? What do you want people to hear first when they hear vibe?
I would say lifestyle.
Lifestyle,
Okay. And that's actually something that we're reworking. You know, just kind of dabbing in. It's been, 2 years? And so just kind of like playing with stuff. And this is kind of like a firm thing that we've, lifestyle.
Yeah, and I think during this time of COVID, we've come to that. And I think that's the blessing in all of it. We've had time to step back and kind of look at our brand as a whole and what we want our message to be to people, and it would be the word lifestyle.
Good question. Mervin?
I do. So what are you doing, ladies, to reach out to that target audience to grow? What have you done to date, I should say?
So we've utilized social media, obviously. We do have one of our employees, he does a lot of our social media. He knows how to tap into all the ads and kind of the demographics of everything. So we've done that.
We've done some work with our website and search engine optimization.
We're currently, we talked with a blogger, maybe trying something like that. We joined LinkedIn. And
You're welcome.
thank you. And, you know,
it was a kick in the butt.
Yeah, and we've done community events.
Yeah, a lot of community work. I guess we've gotten ourselves out there by doing just stuff amongst the Brookfield and Waukesha community, and we want to do those types of things because we believe in community and giving back. We've held some wellness workshops, sound healing meditations at Vibe, breathing workshop, yoga, what was it, a 3-part yoga series over the holidays about gratitude. And
So follow up then.
Yep.
So out of all that you're doing there, what's working? What's bringing the returns? What's bringing the your clientele into your studio?
Probably, you go ahead, I'm sorry.
I would say the Facebook ads have worked. I don't know if, nothing is instant, right? Sure. So, but we've gotten a couple because you ask people, how'd you hear from us? And, we saw an ad. And then the biggest thing, I think a lot of things, word of mouth.
We're just getting started. Let's take a quick break and come back for more with Samantha and Carly from Vibe Yoga Health and Fitness. This episode of YG Workshop, presented by First Federal Bank on YG TV, is also sponsored by Circle Electric and Health Payment Systems.
Welcome to First Federal Bank of Wisconsin. Here at the bank, we pride ourselves on providing the community bank difference. To us, it's more than a tagline, it's how we serve our customers and support our communities. When you work with us, you can expect quick local decision making, a great customer experience, and a significant community commitment. As experts in the products and services we provide, we are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Proudly serving the Milwaukee metropolitan area since 1922, we look forward to serving you and showing you what the community bank difference is all about.
Circle Electric is a 35-year commercial, industrial, and healthcare electrical contractor with engineers and designers on staff, backed by the most technical and well-trained master and journeyman electricians. Whether it's an equipment move, new building, or commercial remodel, from pre-construction all the way through startup, primary power, branch power, or low voltage systems, they are here to support you. Our 24/7 on-call service department is here to meet your electrical needs for our industrial and healthcare customers. You always hear safety first. They are safety always. Circle Electric will maintain electrical reliability for business continuity.
For more than 80% of families, today's medical billing practices are confusing. At HPS, our goal is to improve the healthcare experience for the patient by making medical bill payments less stressful. In Wisconsin, that's all made possible by our comprehensive independent healthcare provider network. We simplify billing and lower costs for everyone involved in healthcare and offer various ways for individuals to pay without breaking the bank.
Okay. Lori, you have a question?
I do. I'm curious, what is the biggest pain that you solve for your members, customers?
Like, as individuals, not as a business.
As a business, what is the reason that they are coming to you?
They are coming to us because they want to make a change.
Accountability
Yeah.
is a
big
huge
one.
thing. I don't want to say personal trainers are just like therapists, but kinda, for cheaper. But maybe. Just a comfortable, safe spot to come. You can be yourself, and you're going to be welcome into those doors.
Yeah, that's a good word, welcoming. I think we hear that a lot when people come in.
Yeah, I would think that might be something that's intimidating to people. Like, I'm going to go into a yoga studio and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be like the guy on the floor that can't stretch or whatever, and everyone's going to be looking at me, kind of laughing at me, right?
Yeah.
So that's good, and I think that's a message that you could relay, to people that are out there. That hey, it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or you're advanced. We have a place for you here.
Yeah.
That's a good good thing to maybe hang your hat on there. So one of the questions that I have is, you mentioned to me when we had talked that, obviously winter is, here, and, you were doing some outdoor yoga and things because of COVID. There's maybe a little bit of hesitancy with social distancing and things like that. Now we're into the winter season. What are you guys doing to still engage with your audience if they don't necessarily want to walk in the door and be around people?
We actually just recently have been rolling out on-demand videos. So that's in yoga, that's in our fitness classes, and then we'll be adding meditation videos to that. Kids yoga, nutrition. So we're trying to provide a service for people that want either additional workouts from home, or maybe they just feel safer at home doing on-demand workouts. A place that they can go, a database that they can choose different workouts. Maybe it's a 10-minute core routine because that's all the time that they have. Maybe they want to sit down for a 10-minute meditation at lunchtime because they just need to ground themselves and get ready for the afternoon.
So question, just to follow up. Oh yeah, go ahead.
And we do have virtual classes live.
Okay.
So we have a combination of both. And that's where we kind of came up, okay, we have all this content, so let's put this on demand. That's kind of so we offer both.
So I guess my question is, for those type of programs, I mean, is there like a paywall then that they have to go through, or how do you kind of let people know that you offer those and those are available to them to take?
So that is in our system that we use.
Okay.
Basically, it's all there. So you send them a link, they have access.
Okay.
Or they sign into their account.
I think I might know what you're asking then too. So we've been trying to push our little clips of our on-demand videos out there on our social media sources.
Okay, there you go.
And sending out email teasers.
Sure.
that people can check out. Maybe they do a couple of them, they get hooked, and then hopefully they're like, oh, we want more of this, we need more of this, and so forth. So that would be all linked up under whatever we're using to advertise, social media, MailChimp.
Okay, great. Other questions?
Yeah, I really appreciate the use of the word community. I think that it sounds like you've built something really amazing and powerful, and that there's a lot of loyalty there. I'm curious, have you really maximized that community to create awareness and grow the community in general?
What do you say that like?
Are you leveraging those that are your members to encourage them to refer more people to your community?
Yes.
Okay.
We do have a referral system, and we've done events with our members. We actually just created a Vibe book club. So for people to join, we have a Vibe community group. We do a lot within our community, and we try to get out there in the community with our community. But yeah, I don't know what more, I guess we could do with that.
Are you rewarding them for the referrals?
Oh, yes. And we do, we just finished a step challenge, a 30-day step challenge. The 3 winners got like some prizes. We've done class attendance.
Yeah, like a class pack.
Pack cards, you gotta do fitness and yoga. And then they got a prize for that. So.
What embodies the lifestyle of Vibe? If you're thinking about attracting people to you, the exposure is powerful, but constantly attracting people to you is the ideal magnetism, right? So if you're attracting people to you, what is that lifestyle or that outcome that you're attracting them to? What is the vibe that people can say, okay, that's Vibe, do I align with that or not?
We actually, I think like adventurous, like someone that is seeking a challenge or like wants to make a change. So someone that has like an adventure mindset.
A journey within themselves to explore more, not just on the surface.
Right.
But deeper. And not in some, it can be simple. You don't have to get all like, but you want that too, we can get that.
So it's more than just fitness or yoga or meditation, it's join us on our journey to explore, and if you align with this vibe, you're on the adventure with us.
Totally. And you can pick and choose what you want to vibe with. Like we have all sorts of things for all different people, and we encourage you to challenge yourself and open yourself up to different things, and we're the safe space to do so.
And taking the vibe into your life, or into their life.
Okay, so one of the questions I have for you guys is, because you offer a lot of different things, you have a lot of different types of courses, but out of most of the people that come to your facility, what does your typical client look like? Is there a certain kind, out of that you have more of? I'm just curious.
This has probably been the most challenging part, to kind of like
we're trying to drill in a little,
Yeah, sure, but I would say a woman between 45 to 60 years old who is looking for accountability, a place to be empowered and grow as a person and as a woman, that wants to be educated and taught something about fitness or her body or.
And you had mentioned about wellness, and of course, a lot of people that are working right now, they're stressed out, they have the brain drain and those kind of things. So, that's kind of an interesting angle that I think maybe is worth exploring too when we talk about that. Any other questions?
So with that
Sure.
age range, is that what's currently coming in, or is that what you desire?
So like Carly said, we've had a hard time narrowing down our ideal client because we
love everyone
and we want everyone. So whenever we get asked this question, we're just kind of we gotta say. But yes, we do have that clientele, but we also have. we train kids, we train males, men are males.
Women.
But yes, teenagers, we're all across the board, whether it's weight loss, whether it's just, again, accountability, or, you're getting better for a sport, or it's just your mind.
And I think that's where we're kind of this year transforming, is that has always been, we welcome all. And now we're kind of, we looked at the word, we thought about the brand adventure journey. So we're kind of narrowing in what that person looks like, what they're all about, what their hobbies are, what their likes are.
Any last questions? Otherwise, we can.
Yeah, I have one more question.
Okay.
You mentioned community events have been really a great way to kind of create some awareness. Do you have any specific partnerships within the community where you're supporting and elevating each other's brands?
Sure. Well, we've done a lot of like just donations. The Waukesha Food Pantry we've worked with, the United Way Giving Tree, the Ronald McDonald House.
I think she means like.
Oh,
Any other businesses?
I'm sorry.
So, Yo Mama.
Yeah, one of our great, wonderful clients is owner of Yo Mama frozen yogurt. I guess when you say it like that, no, we haven't done a lot of like business partnership type things. We did reach out to Raised Grain Brewery for like a yoga beer event, but then COVID really put an end to a lot of those events. So I guess not a lot.
Good to know. All right, so we're going to go back to your question, and we'll give you guys some advice here. So again, your main question was, how do you increase exposure for your business? And then, part of the question as well was, you run a lifestyle studio, and the physical, mental well-being, and kind of promoting more of the lifestyle aspect of it, I think was kind of what you guys were asking. So with that in mind, do you guys have some feedback for Carly and Samantha?
So I think that there's an opportunity to, it's very difficult to narrow your market. I understand that. Emotionally, it's difficult, especially when you're saying, we love everybody and we welcome all people. So narrowing down who you're targeting can be very challenging. But when you narrow down who you're targeting, it's about identifying who you are and whom you best serve. That doesn't mean you can't serve everyone or anyone, and that you don't desire to serve anyone and everyone, but whom do you best serve? Who needs you most? If you only have so much capacity, who needs you the most? And so identifying what is Vibe and who needs Vibe the most, I think that might shift your mindset. Instead of thinking about you're excluding people, you're not excluding people, you're just making sure that you serve the people who need you the most. And as one who is from the Midwest but lived in California for a bit and came back, I now understand the mind-body connection in a different way, and I think that there's an absolute need for that, the understanding of how the mind and body connect, and I think you bring that, so who needs that the most? Let that be your focus to help you narrow your market.
Can we get a pen and paper?
Yeah. Any other sage advice?
Gosh, I would love for them to develop an app.
Yeah.
Me too. You know anyone that can fund us?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make a connection with them. Let us know.
Yeah.
So all of you watching, they need an app. If you got an app and you make apps, these gals need it. Okay, any other advice? No?
I love what you do, and I think you guys are going to be incredibly successful in what you provide. Everyone needs it, but there are some people who really, really need it, so find them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so we gave you guys some advice, some pointers here about getting some more exposure for your business. Out of all the things that you heard today, what do you think struck you the most? What are you going to really take away from this experience?
I guess just honing in on what is Vibe and what does Vibe mean to you, and finding that ideal clientele base and speaking to them.
And who do we best serve
Right.
and help? That really,
And making connections within the chamber and the business alliance.
and even within our own clients,
Right.
like those.
We have a lot of great entrepreneurs as clients too, so.
And then the last thing you mentioned kind of got me thinking, like, we have those ideas, like, we're like, oh, we're gonna take a video, and then it's like, I guess we have to, like, consciously remind ourselves, okay, we're not just gonna go into the next session, because then it's like, because we're working, and to just slow down, okay, take a little.
I think you nailed it right there. It's like, setting aside time. You're busy doing, right? You're doing the thing. You're teaching the business, or you're teaching the classes, and you're doing that. But you got to set aside some time to work on your business too. So, maybe it's putting a little time together where you guys put your heads together. Okay, what are our next priorities, and then kind of allocating some time to work on that. Thank you guys so much, Carly, Samantha. Thank you for coming on YG Workshop. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing the results of your business.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to Carly and Samantha for sitting down on YG Workshop, presented by First Federal Bank and sponsored by Circle Electric and Health Payment Systems. YG Workshop is a collaborative environment designed to help businesses see their blind spots, consider new perspectives, and grow towards their goals. You know an entrepreneur that would like to come on the show? Have them visit younggunsmovement.com and apply. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single episode of YG TV. I'm your host, David Bellman, president of Bellman Homes, here on set at Serendipity Labs. Thanks to our panel, Mervyn Bird, Ariel Kopak, and Lori Hybe, and our entrepreneurs, Samantha Drum and Carly Chertos. See you next time.